and maybe I forced it a little.
Yes, maybe,
Maybe,
maybe.
maybe, but that's part of the process.
And I am a gentleman.
You're a gentleman.
I hear, I hear you, your conversation, your
Yes,
on plural,
yes, you're in the
uh,
plural.
and I feel she don't want conversation after his class,
After her class.
her class. Okay.
So maybe I forced it too much. You think?
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
I suppose it.
I suppose. Yes, I suppose. I suppose. I. Yeah, I suppose it's a
Ah,
good one.
is there knowledge about this word or not?
Okay, knowledge is very related to know, knew, known. And for this situation, I don't think know or knew or knowledge is a good fit. Because you could say, it's possible for you to say, oh, I had this knowledge, but it sounds too formal. I had this knowledge, or I have this knowledge, something like this. It doesn't sound very natural.
Okay, okay,
So,
nice. And I send you a message, and I ask you about the message if it's right.
what,
If is it right?
what message? Here, WhatsApp?
No, yes, yes, on WhatsApp.
Okay, the
Maybe.
second message is perfect. I'm turning it on again. The first message is not perfect. Okay, because if you want to give this idea of something that has just happened, you need to use this structure here. My PC or computer, let me see, PC. My computer has just turned off. This is a structure, Julio, we use for recent things. I believe
Okay.
I have talked about this with you. Recent things, for example, I've just got myself a water bottle. I've just done it. I've just gotten myself a water bottle. I've just done it. My computer has just turned it off. Why turn it? Why has? Idea of recent. Your sentence, Julio, is my PC turn off. Let me see. My PC just turned off. My PC just turned off. When you say this, you are giving me limitation. Limitation? My computer doesn't work. My computer is good for nothing. When I turn it on, it just turns off. Always I turn it on, it turns off. Why? Because this sentence you gave me is on the present or is in the present, not exactly correct in the present, because the correct it turns. My PC just
Okay.
turns off. My PC just turns off. But again, this sentence, my PC just turns off, is a sentence in the present, and I understand your PC does nothing different from this. Your PC doesn't work well. Your PC doesn't process things well. Your PC just turns off.
Okay.
The correct sentence, or a good option for you, simple option for now, because this structure, my PC has just turned it off, maybe it sounds a little complex to you. So uh, a good option you have is using the simple past. My computer turned it off. My PC turned it off. Maybe if you do this, I have a more clear idea on the tense. Are you talking about past?
Okay.
But of course, I understood the situation, of course. And anyone would understand the situation. Anyone. But speaking about English, grammar, the sentence, not correct. I understand you because of the context.
Okay. Okay.
Is it a
Nice.
big mistake? It's not a big mistake. It's not a big mistake. Does it change the idea? What happened?
No.
My perception? It doesn't. Because of the context. 6:59. Message from Julio. PC turned it off. I mean, I understand. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
Good.
Got it.
Speaking of
I
past,
have scratch.
I have stretch in your ear.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, all right. And
Stretch. Stretch.
yes, my ear was itching. My ear was itching a little,
Itching.
itching a little.
Okay.
Speaking of past, how was your day? Because I'm telling you, hey Julio, if you have doubts about past, something recent, try to use the past, and let's try to use the past. How was your day?
Today I went uh, with my daughters
Okay, Julio, stop, stop,
to the.
freeze, freeze. Okay, uh, relax, relax. Cause now I want you sounding more natural. So you relax. Now, do not pay attention or worry very much about grammar. I am going to correct you, but I don't want you to think about it right now. You are going to speak a
Okay.
little faster without grammar attention. I am going to correct you, but do not worry. This is part of this process right now to make it a little more fluent.
Okay.
Let's try it. How was your day,
Let's
Julio?
try. Today I went with my daughter get a blue test, and after I her, delivered there in the school,
I took them to school.
I took them the school.
To
Yes,
school.
right. You're
I
right.
took them to school.
And I took
Yeah.
I took I took is the same delivery.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
This is the structure, Julio. I'm writing this for you. I took them to school. When you take, for example, you took me to Pimenta with you. You took me to Moeda with you. Took me. Basically, it's to put in the car and go to a destination with this person. Take the person.
Okay.
I took them.
Okay. That's it. Nice learning it. And after I went to office.
I came to the
To office.
office.
I came.
I came to the office.
I came to the office.
Why?
Yes.
Why came and not went?
Because I'm here now.
Yes. Yes. That's the difference between go and come. Went and came. Come back and go. Go back. Come back? Yes. You can say this. Oh, tomorrow I'll come back to my office.
Okay.
And tomorrow you will go back
Uh,
home.
yes, yes, nice, nice. It's is wrong. Is it wrong?
Very
I
good,
say
Julio. Is it wrong? Nice, man.
yes. I say tomorrow I will go to the office.
Mm, no. Man, actually, it's incorrect because of the reference. but it's okay because everybody
Okay.
will understand you. It's really okay, really okay. Actually, committing this mistake, go and come, it's a common mistake. Many people commit it, and that's okay. People will understand you for sure, but that's all about the reference. For example,
Okay.
this is the word, Jude, reference. This, and that. Reference. This, those. Reference. Reference. So that's it. This topic is related to this shirt, those books, here, there, those,
Yes.
them. That's it, the reference. It does it change the idea? Maybe a little. It changes a little, right? Because if I'm talking about something here with you and I use the word that, I'm talking about something here. This here, this platform, for example, and then I start saying that there. It starts to lose the sense. I start to think that you are maybe talking about a different thing. Not this one here, but a different thing. So, very
Okay.
different, little different, but something worth remembering. Worth remembering? Yes, if you remember this, it's a small price you pay just to try to remember it because you can use it in so many situations, come and go. If you remember the difference, if you understand the difference, there are so many sentences you are going to say correctly, perfectly, just because of come and go the difference.
Okay.
Have.
Uh,
Yes, yes, please.
there are uh, that, this, uh, uh, tools, chairs,
Yes.
and
These.
these,
These.
these, uh, these books on in
Yes.
your
Yes,
room.
these books in your room, these books behind you. Yes, perfectly.
Okay.
Basically,
This, that, tools, this,
yes, this
right?
is the singular. This is the singular, and this is the plural. This, singular.
Okay.
These, plural. That, singular. Those, plural.
Okay. Those. Okay.
That's the basic idea. We have other ones, for example, there, over there, when we have more distant things. But that's the basic idea. If you get this, that's good enough. The other ones you will understand and use depending on the context. But these four ones here, they are the basic ones. In Japanese, there are 9 basic ones I need to learn. So English is very easy. English is very easy compared to other languages. Wow, so easy. Very simple.
It uh, was just for me, for God. Uh, remember, I asked you about this. I for I just remember remember on past. So
Julio, I don't understand. Repeat, please, man.
I once used the structure about recent things, recent situation. You learn it me a few minutes ago.
You talked to me a few minutes ago. Past of teach. Talked.
Talked
Yes. Wow. Yeah.
Wow. Told me few minutes ago, right?
Yeah, yes. These four words, they are related to many other topics in English, but yes, to this topic too. This topic I'm talking about, the use of just, the use of has, the use of that structure. Um, before talking
Uh,
about this structure, I'm gonna give you some examples, okay? Basically, I use this structure for three things. Thing number one, a game we have played. Have you ever traveled by train? Have you ever gone to Saudi Arabia? Have you ever. Number one,
okay.
that's for you to tell me the things you have done. The things you have done already. Experiences, for example. The second use is that use you have used it. That use you have just used it. Something recent. My computer has just turned it off. My PC has just turned it off. Or I have just bought a new car. Or my computer or my cell phone has just broken. My cell phone has just fallen into the ground and has just broken a few seconds ago. I'm going to the mall to fix it. Just recent. And the other one is about habits, routine. Routine. Yeah, I have watched my favorite series every Sunday. I have eaten salad for 2 weeks now. I have worked a lot.
Ethan is a pest.
Eaten. Okay, this is not the past. This is the participle. Oh man, participle. No problem about the participle. Participle is the tense, is the verb for the present perfect. Present perfect. Present perfect. It's something so perfect in the present that it's a little in the past and probably a little in the future too. It's so present. It's part of my routine. A little in the past, probably a little in the future. Eaten is the participle.
The structure is subject more have or has, participle verb.
Yes.
Every participle verb is it participle verb every.
Every time you need
Right?
to use a participle, there is one exception. One exception. But relax, the exception is a good exception.
I don't know.
No,
I don't want.
if you know this exception, you don't need to remember the participles. If you know this, I am going to show you a possibility. If you know this, you don't need to remember eaten, gone, done, been, uh, uh,
Turned.
turned, turned. Turned is okay.
Turned.
Actually, turned is
Okay.
okay because most of the participles, Julio, they are similar to the past. Most of them, sometimes irregular past too. For example, lose. The past of lose is lost, and the participle is lost. So that series, the name Lost, you know the TV show Lost.
Yes.
Have you watched it?
No.
Okay, Lost.
But I know.
You know, Lost. It's the characteristic of the people. They are lost. It's not past, it's participle. We are using the participle, in this case, lost, to give characteristics.
Okay.
So,
I got it.
to give characteristics. So, basically, I can use this to give characteristics. Made in China. Made is not past. made this participle, created, fabricated, assembled in China, montado in China. Okay, the structure. Because I can say this. I have eaten salad. Oops, salad. I have seen her every week. I have seen her every week. So I have eaten, seen, I've bought a new car. Bought, difficult to remember, right? Eaten, seen, bought. But I recommend you to remember this. As a teacher, I am giving my honest observation here that it's good for you to remember it. And and what's the structure? I have been eating salad. I have been seeing her. I
Yeah.
have been buying a new car. This last one is a little strange, but it's correct too. But basically, if you just use the participle of the verb to be, being, you just put the ing in the rest of the sentence. Why? Because always, in Portuguese too, always after the verb to be, you need to use the ing for the verb. Always. Present, for example. I
I
am.
think in Portuguese it's wrong. The telemarket people
Oh, yes.
say every.
Yes, yes. Good point. Uh, eu vou estar te ligando.
It's wrong. It's
Yes, it's
very
wrong.
wrong.
It's wrong. It's wrong. Totally wrong. But what's the correct way to say this? Eu tenho.
Yeah, eu ligarei.
Eu ligarei, of course. Yes. Eu vou estar te ligando. Eu vou estar ligando pra você. Yeah, man, that's very wrong. Yes. You're right, Julio. Thank you for stopping me. Thank you, man. You're right. In many cases in Portuguese, not all the cases, in many cases, we put the gerund after the verb to be. And some examples in English. I am talking. He is talking. We are talking. I was talking. We were talking. Tomorrow, I will be talking. He will be talking. I am going to be talking. She's going to be talking. I have been talking. She has been talking. Every time in English, these cases I showed you, we can use the gerunds for the rest of the sentence. So that's a tip. That's something. That's an exception. Not exactly an
Nice.
exception. That's a shift. Do you understand shift?
Like a shift. Yes, I know.
Shift is a different way. A different way.
Yes.
A shortcut. Shortcut. Shift, shortcut. For you to use this. But I I need to recommend you to remember the participles because the participles they are good to remember and um, honestly you don't need to remember many of them. You just need to remember the most used ones. Naturally, you are going to remember them. So you don't need to force yourself trying to memorize it. Just understand the rule, understand why we are using this, and respect this structure when someone is using this structure with you, and you are going to get it. Respect this structure when someone is using this for me. Yes, if I ask you a question using the present perfect, please answer the question using the present perfect because we are going to keep the conversation organized. We are going to talk in the same tense. past. If past. Future. If future. Present perfect. If present perfect. Have you gotten it? Have you gotten it? 30 minutes conversation. Have you gotten it?
Yes. I I got it.
I've gotten it.
I got it. Or I been gotten.
Getting it.
Getting.
Yes,
Yes.
but I'm making things difficult here. Because in a situation like this, we don't say this. Have you gotten it? No, we just say got it. Got it?
Got it.
Got it.
Got it. Got it.
I'm just using this structure on a different situation just to check if you understand. I'm giving you this structure. Try to use this structure because you are avoiding mistakes. Less mistakes, understand?
Yes.
Avoiding mistakes.
Avoid. Hmm. Okay.
Avoid.
Desviar.
Yes, that's a possible translation for avoid. But avoid, it's also about risks. Avoid taking risks. Avoid taking risks. For
Okay.
example, you ride a motorcycle, and it has a lot of exposition. You are open there. So you need to protect yourself. You need to avoid something crazy. For example, if you have a truck and a car and they are very close to each other, of course you are going to avoid this. Naturally, you are going to do this. You are avoiding danger. Avoiding danger. That's something we naturally do. We avoid danger. Avoid. Do you understand this word? Avoid. Avoid.
Yes. Now I got it.
That's good. Julio, this structure, man, this structure is something you are going to do the homework, but actually, if you watch series or movies, I know you have seen this. You have seen this. Or you have been seeing it, right?
Yes.
Você tem visto
Right.
isso. You have been seeing it. Or you've seen it. Understand?
Yes. Yes. I got
Not very common in Portuguese, because in Portuguese we just say, for example, we don't say I've eaten salad for 2 weeks. We don't say it. What do we say in Portuguese?
it. On past.
No,
No.
no. I have eaten salad for 2 weeks. I am on a diet. This sentence in Portuguese.
Em português, literal. Eu tenho comido salada por 2 semanas.
But nobody says this in Portuguese, right?
Né?
No.
Eu como in the present.
You think people say this in the present?
Olha, eu, maybe, let me try. Eu tenho comido.
Do you say this, Julio? Do you say this, for
I
example?
don't know. Eu como salada toda semana.
It's
Eu como.
not every week, it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes, it's not every week, Julio. It's 2 weeks. The original sentence is 2 weeks.
Eu comi salada por 2 semanas.
No, it's an habit. It's an habit.
I don't know, say in português.
In Portuguese you say, I am eating salad for 2 weeks.
Eu estou comendo.
Eu tô comendo salada por 2 semanas.
Okay.
Right or not right?
Right.
This sentence, I've eaten salad for 2 weeks. I'm on a diet. Eu tô comendo salada por 2 semanas. Eu tô de dieta. I've eaten salad for 2 weeks. I'm on a diet. tô comendo salada por 2 semanas, tô numa dieta, tô de dieta. Em português, we use the gerunds, the ing.
I don't use. Eu, I say just. Eu comi salada por 2 semanas, não aguento mais.
Okay, Julio. But you're telling me something you are very stressed about. You don't want to do it. You need to tell me something that the process is not over and it's not going to be over. The process
Okay.
is happening. Because the process is happening, I believe in Portuguese we say tô comendo because the process is happening.
Okay.
I believe that's it. But that's not so common to hear because we don't know many people with these habits. I don't. But tomorrow, Julio,
Tomorrow?
things are going to be different
Wow.
because
What?
I'm going to the gym tomorrow morning.
Wow!
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Wow. Today at 8 a.m. I was teaching Gabriel, a student I have. I was talking to him and he told me about this habit he's trying to keep. And he invited me and I said, "Okay, why not? Let's do it." And he lives close to my house, so we're going to do this together, me, Gabriel and his brother Iago at 7 a.m.
Nice.
Doing exercises.
I hope uh, it's doing.
Yeah, I
Is
hope
it
I hope it
doing?
lasts. I hope it lasts.
I hope it lasts.
I hope it
I
lasts.
hope it lasts.
Julio, I'm clearly getting fat, man. I need to do something. I need to do something.
Oh,
I'm not very fat. Of course, I'm not very fat, but I'm getting fatter, man. And I believe it's good to do something, and that's actually a very good invitation. That's an invitation good for me, uh, and I hope it lasts. I hope it lasts.
yeah, yeah.
I hope it
I
lasts. Yes, please.
I don't want. I don't like to. Don't like.
Julio, how about the morning walk?
But finish.
It's over, right?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Uh, uh, it is doing just 2 weeks,
It lasted.
right?
It lasted 2 weeks.
It lasted 2 weeks.
It lasted for 2 weeks. It lasted for 2 weeks.
It lasted for 2 weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks only.
Yes.
That was it. 2 weeks
It
only.
lasted. It
It
lasted.
lasted. It lasted.
It lasted.
It, the morning
It
walk, it lasted for two
lasted.
weeks only. It lasted for 2 weeks only.
Okay. I saved in my brain.
Do it. It's on YouTube too. You don't need your memory when you don't need your memory when you have a cloud on YouTube.
Yes.
I was thinking this, man, because today we use all these assistants, and and actually we don't need to have a great memory for things today. For example, for you to drive, it's not necessary to remember things anymore because you have a GPS.
Yes. And I have a virtual assistant.
Yeah,
And my virtual assistant uh, know English very well.
me. I have a friend and he has What's the other? There is another equipment, and we try to speak English, and it understood. So if you speak English to Alexa, she understands you.
Yes. Maybe.
Perhaps, perhaps.
Perhaps.
So does she answer you in English?
No. Just in Portuguese.
So she understands you in English, but she replies you in Portuguese.
Yes.
And you've tried it.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
Alexa, what's your name?
Sou Alexa.
Okay. All right. She understands.
But I can ask her translator.
Oh, nice.
Alexa, como que fala zelador em inglês?
Zelador. Em inglês é janitor.
Nice. Nice. So she is programmed to work in Portuguese, but she understands English. Does she understand other languages?
Yes.
Try it. Alexa, comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles?
Alexa, comando tu t'appelles?
Os papéis de comando são ação direta. Guerra não convencional. Repeat.
Okay. Okay.
I,
Yes.
you can say. You say.
Ma'am, okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Alexa, ça va?
No,
No?
don't worry.
Alexa, comment tu t'appelles?
No, don't worry.
Because you are on the headphones.
No. I am
You're old, man.
Okay.
You're old.
Yeah. But I am practical. Say.
Alexa, comment tu t'appelles?
Os papéis de comando são
No,
ação direta.
that's okay. That's
Guerra
alright.
não convencional. Repeat.
Man, what do you use your Alexa for? Do you really use it a lot? It's a good purchase. Good purchase. Nice, man.
It's like a secretary.
Like a secretary. Nice, man. That's good.
I say, please schedule my reunion. Please contact, regressive contact.
Timer. Put the timer on 10 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. And you don't need to touch anything. You can just focus on your task. You give her a command, and that's it.
She turns off and on my TV, my lights, my house.
Nice. That's good. You tell Alexa to turn your TV off. Hey, Alexa, turn my TV off.
Yes.
Okay. And for you to connect the devices, do they connect automatically?
Not automatic.
Yeah.
But easier.
Easier.
Simple configurations.
Simple settings. Configuration. Maybe this word exists. Maybe. But I know the most common word is settings.
Okay.
If you turn your cell phone into English, you will see this word.
Yes.
Yes. Maybe someday you can do it.
I have seen the word.
Oh, you've seen this word already. I've seen.
I've been seen
this word.
Sol?
I've been seeing this word already.
Sim. Already, yes.
Yeah, but Julio, pay attention, man. I've been seeing this word already. I gave you this option, but you see, it's a long option.
No
I
problem. But
okay.
this user option.
No problem. Okay, man. But it's simpler. You think it's simpler today, but when you study this topic, you are going to understand it's the other options. They are simple too. They're simple too. It's a good shift. It's a good cut for you now, but it's long. It's long, but that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay. Yes.
Julio, homework time.
Let's go.
We are going to correct it or we are going to do it together.
Doing together because I didn't make.
I haven't done it.
I haven't done it. Yes.
I haven't done it. Julio, do you remember the last homework you've done with me?
I know.
Okay. Was
It's
it?
a long time ago.
Oh, yes, it was a long time ago. Probably we need to start the folder number 2, right?
Probably.
Let's start
Yes.
folder.
You
Yes.
told me it's about something, anything, right?
Yes, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna send you the email. I'm sorry. I'm gonna send you the link on the chat here on StreamYard. Okay?
Okay, I will open it.
You don't have to. You can click on this link because it's the same document.
Okay. Share with you.
Please, please.
Autorize me. Autorize. Please autorize.
Authorize.
Autorize.
Or allow me or give me access.
The first question is this.
Okay, but I don't see you.
Don't see it.
I mean, I see
Oh.
you, but I don't see your. That's it.
I
Okay.
hello.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. There's. I should like to tell you.
I would like to tell you.
I would. I. There's something I like to tell you.
I'd like to tell you. Yes, Julio, and that's your best option. That's your best option. You have other options, but that's your best option. There's something I'd like to tell you. Good.
Okay.
Other option one. Please, yes.
Em português, há algumas coisas que eu gostaria de falar para você.
Not exactly in the plural, in the singular. Tem algo que eu quero te contar.
Entendi. Agora.
Great.
Another option
Nothing.
is nothing.
Nothing. There's nothing I'd like to tell you. Oh, relax. There's nothing I'd like to tell you. Julio, would you like to tell me anything? No, man, relax. There's nothing I'd like to tell you. It's okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, the next one. Would you like? I follow my heart. 25.
Okay, basically, that's a good option. 25 what?
Uh, words chance
Oh, yes, 24.
to life.
Yes, you're right. Considering it's a question, that's a good guess. It's a question, so you use it any. Nice guess, nice shot, nice try, but it's not anything. It's actually something because I am offering you something to read. Hey, excuse me, would you like something to read? To read while you wait? You are going to wait. Would you like something for you? I'm offering
Okay.
something. It's better to offer
Yes.
something than anything. But that's a nice try. Anything. Good try, nice shot.
Okay. Okay. I was broke, so I bought nothing.
That's it. Context. Perfect. Context. Similar. We have a similar idea in Portuguese. So, yes, that's it.
Okay. Did you say anything?
Perfect. Or everything. Everything
Or
fits in any context. Any context. If I create a context, I can use everything for many reasons, for many situations. For example, Julio, you had much information. Did you say everything? Okay?
okay.
Next.
I will give you um, everything I have.
Possible. Possible. I'll give you everything I have. Or
Or nothing.
yes, also possible. I'll give you nothing I have. Or
Okay. Something.
I'll give you something I have. Yes, that's it. Next.
And
No, no, no.
I'll give you
No, no.
okay. She doesn't drink. Uh, I think nothing.
Nothing. Double negative.
Um, I don't know. I don't say it, this. I hard for me. I I don't understand nothing.
You don't understand nothing. Double negative. When you have a negative, it's good to use something like zero. I don't understand anything.
Mm,
That's
okay.
it. So, because I have a negative, it's already negative. So, it's good to use zero. Any, zero.
She drinks nothing for lunch,
It's the same
right?
sentence.
Okay.
It's the same sentence, same idea. Good job.
Okay.
Good job. And it's actually, Julio, more natural to say this. She drinks nothing for lunch. That's more natural to say. Next, please.
For lunch, para o almoço, ou no
Yes,
almoço?
for lunch, uh, it has the idea during lunch or in the lunch, but we say for lunch.
Okay. For was hard for me to understand.
Yes, just you just need to see for as a preposition. It's just a preposition. A preposition is a detail in the sentence. It doesn't change the idea.
Okay. Change into the interrogative. Uh, in the past, right?
Yes.
So did I
I recommend
eat?
you I recommend you using you because it makes more sense to ask you, not I.
Right? Eat something before coming.
Interrogative. Okay. We know that in interrogatives we cannot use something. We need to use a different thing.
Anything.
Next.
He interrogative. Did again. Did he save any money?
It's a question. Read for me, please. Read.
Did he?
Read. 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 Speak, please.
Did he save any money?
Did he
Did he
save?
save any? Did
Please.
he save any money?
Did he save any money? Okay. Did he save any money? Perfect. Next.
I often watch the water forecast.
Julio, it's not wash. It's watch.
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 Okay. Interrogative. Watch in the present.
It's in the present. This sentence is in the present.
So, do you often watch the weather forecast?
Perfect,
Do
Julio.
you often
Do you often watch the...
watch the weather forecast?
Very good, Julio. Very good. Next.
Uh, the best. Did or not use? Use did or not use did?
What do you think, Julio? That's in the past. But it's also in the verb to be. If it's in the verb to be, you need to use in the verb to be. Basically, you need to
Okay.
change the position of some elements.
Yes, yes. You're right. You everything, every time, right.
Yeah, in English, maybe. Do you understand hailstorm?
No.
Hail.
Hail.
Hail basically it's ice rocks. Ice rocks.
Ah, hail storms.
Yeah.
Hailstorm.
Yes.
Like a granito,
Exactly.
right?
That one. That one. Actually,
Yes.
granito is granite. Okay, we say it granite, marble, and granite. And in English, it doesn't make much sense, but in Portuguese, it makes sense. In Portuguese, it makes sense.
What's the difference about between what is difference between rock and stone?
Okay,
Or
this the size. The
the
size.
size. Okay.
Yes. Basically,
Let's go because
yes, because of
the
the time.
time finished.
Stone They say it's bigger, I think. I'm gonna get the difference, but that's the difference, the size.
Uh,
8, past.
ok. Aí lá. Period. End. Yes. Right?
Yes,
Anything?
yes. Perfect.
I
Next.
didn't anything before coming.
Oops, where's the verb? Where's the verb?
Where's the verb? I he.
Perfect. Next.
Uh, he didn't save any money.
Perfect. Next.
I uh, I don't often.
I don't often watch the weather forecast, or I don't watch the weather forecast often. You can also use often in the end of the sentence.
Yeah, uh, uh,
Beautiful. Next.
there wasn't hell. All
Alright. Okay.
right then.
Yes, probably everything is going to be correct. Probably.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, but that's also option. That's also an option. Okay, you are not wrong. You are not wrong.
Okay.
That's it.
Right.
Julio,
Right.
you did the homework. I'm proud of you. That's nice. So
Yes.
I will see you tomorrow
Yes.
at
Tomorrow
at 6, and you are having the chance of having English 4 days in a week. That's nice. That's nice because you can see how your brain works in a situation like this. Are you going to get
intensive.
intensive? Intensive. Julio, thank you so much for your time here, and have a great night. See you tomorrow. Hello there, Isa. Isa, can you hear me? Okay, Isa, how are you doing? You're good? Good. Okay, how was the day?
I'm tired. I need vacation.
I understand, Isa. Are you organizing yourself to be on vacation?
Yes.
Good.
In the end of September. September, right? September.
In the end of September?
Beginning October.
Okay, end of September and begin of October.
Yes.
Okay, all right. What are you going to do?
I I pretend.
To pretend is to fake. Okay, to pretend is to fake. It's not a
I
good.